Bitcoin and the possibility of a bear market truncation. What are the odds that could play out? What are the odds that we're in it now? Well, we're going to look at that right away today. And let's get started on the weekly chart. Bitcoin. So first of all, what is a truncation? So let's pretend and go with me that we are in the Elliott wave, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Where one first wave goes down in a bear market, right? First wave down, second wave would always go up, third wave would always go down, and would in fact be the longest wave. Usually wave 3 must be the longest. Wave 4 goes up, and then wave 5 should go down like this, right? Maybe that's what you're familiar with, right? So waves 2 and 4 are, counter to waves 1, 3, and 5, right? So do we go down? Well, that's what most people are aware of. However, there is such thing as a market truncation in a bull and a bear, where wave 5 does complete and does not exceed the bottom of wave 3. So that would be the bottom would hold true, right? And this would be the end of wave 5, somewhere in there. And then what? And then what do we do? Do we immediately start going up again? No, usually after wave 5, if this were to occur, and we are in that now, and how would we know we're not in this, right? If we take out the low, right? So then this thesis would be out the window, and wave 5 would likely be down, and that's assuming you buy into this as well. So let's remove that. And where would we go likely if this is the case, and this does complete wave 5? What next? Well, likely that we just trend sideways. And what would sideways mean? After wave 5, you would likely just kind of stay inside this box, somewhere between the 200 week and, well, really, you could even get more aggressive there. And I would say the tops of these candles here, your highs here, 25K-ish or so, right? This 200 week EMA is right around 26K right now. It will likely stay between 25 and 26K until we overtake that. So the macro bulls could start to show up again once we take that out, right? That has historically been the line in the sand. The last bull market, right? Last bear market, that was the bottom. Even in the pandemic drop, right? We went lower, but we closed right on it as well. So historically, right, big time on the 200 weeks. So until we can get back above there, the big bulls are not going to be showing up anytime soon. Now, do I think we're going to have a big move soon? Well, likely, yes. Now, big move. Could that be 10% in a day? Yeah, that would be a pretty big move, right? But I think something's probably going to shift in the next, handful of days to weeks. The Bollinger Bands on the daily Bitcoin charts are the tightest they've been in, nearly 2 years. You got to go back to 2020. Really in this area, and July and October, last time we saw daily Bollinger Bands this tight. And what does that mean? That just means increased volatility coming in the not so distant future. So the daily chart, right, winding down. We were really tight. We were the tightest we've been in 12 months right here. And then we had these little moves, if you remember, about 10 days ago, the fake out down, and then a fake out up, and then sideways again, right, which increases the bands getting narrower yet again. So remember, the tighter the Bollinger Bands are, the less volatility there is, and the tighter they get, the likely the bigger move that is coming. So the daily, something's brewing, right? Could we go another several days or weeks? Yeah, but that's probably not the odds. Now look at the weekly Bollinger Bands. Look how tight they're getting. So they're trying to follow suit, right? As the daily shortens up, the weekly shortens up. It's been a hot minute since we've seen the weekly Bollinger Bands this narrow as well. So we will see if the truncation ends up holding true, or are we going to have a flush down? So far, right, the top of these Bollinger Bands is 23K. The bottom is around 17.5, which is equal to our low. That doesn't mean you can't go under these, but this is not set up for a power move just yet. So if we have a move down, maybe more fake out stuff, right? Maybe we do flush to 17.5 or 18K again, and then recover like we did 10 days ago, right? You got to be prepared for that. And I would think that is the odds, because the weekly Bollinger Bands are just not set up for a power play, right? You want to be narrow, and then you want to look for like a move, a power move. The Bollinger Bands need to look like a mouth opening, right? You want to see this. So maybe we just kind of go more or less sideways, up and down 5-10%. Until the end of the year, something like that, and then we have our move. Maybe we have another fake out and then a push up, right? Something like that. Speculation's as good as a soup sandwich most of the times, but might as well give you my thoughts. But until we can, close multiple weeks above the EMA 8, that's our first baby step. The second step, the EMA 14, which we've rejected perfectly twice, back on the week of September 12th and the week of August 15th, about a month apart there. And we have not tested that since. So EMA 8 in the red, EMA 14 in the purple, and then the bigger line in the sand is the EMA 21, which historically, once Bitcoin closes, multiple weeks above or below that, that spells either trouble or, the door's opening for the bulls. In a bear market, that would be look for multiple weeks closing above that. Currently around 23K. So our bigger bulls will show up somewhere between 23 as of now, right? 23 and 25, 26K. Until then, bearish is biased. Also, right, we're making macro lower highs, right? And we're kind of forming this kind of descending triangle, which the odds of those breaking down are greater than breaking up. So we have all that to go with. So a lot of things brewing. I'm just trying to relay kind of the chart, interpret the data for you. You can kind of extrapolate whatever you want out of that. So that's Bitcoin kind of wrapped up in a nutshell. Now you know what to look for the bigger levels. Not a lot of people, would expect us to hold this level. Maybe we have a quick flush. Maybe we have a move back up and then a flush, right? Your guess is as good as mine and as good as the next guy's. There are those that don't know, and those that don't know, they don't know. Great quote. So we'll see. Future, right? Hindsight's 2020. We'll be able to tell. But watch for the truncation, and that would hold true if 17.5 is our low, right? Wave 5 could be trying to complete here, and then likely sideways. So enjoy the boredom. I'll see you on the next video. Let me know what you want to see more of this week, and we'll do it. I appreciate all of you. Thumbs up if you haven't already. I'll see you on the next one.